Well, hello guys, it's Donna from Flavors with a Twist. And how are my flavor twisters doing today? I hope you're doing well. What we're going to do today, flavor twisters, we are going to make some Crockpot chili. And what's different about this chili, I usually use ground beef, but today we are going to use chuck steak. And I did a small insert of the video showing you exactly how I cut the chuck steak. I have that in here, and I had 4 chuck steaks, and I cut them up in this dish. Over here, I have some tomato paste, crushed tomatoes. I have 3 cans of Bush's chili beans. I have a can of tomato puree, and I have some better than bouillon beef base. And what I did, I put a teaspoon of that in a cup of water. Now, I have a small green bell pepper chopped, small red bell pepper chopped. I have a large onion chopped. I have 1 tablespoon of smoked paprika. I have some green onions sliced. I have 8 cloves of garlic that I chopped in here, 3 tablespoons of sugar, and I have 3 tablespoons of chili powder, a tablespoon of cumin. I have a tablespoon of garlic powder, tablespoon of onion powder, and over here I have 2 tablespoons of seasoning salt. So what we're going to do now, guys, we're going to brown this chuck steak off on the stove, and we're going to get it in our crock pot and add the rest of our delicious ingredients. I'll be right back. Okay, guys, I have 4 beautiful chuck steaks, and I'm going to cut them for the chili. Now, what I'll do, I'll take like the big fat rim of fat around here. I'll just cut that off. And what I like to do for my chili, when I make chili with chuck steak, I just cut my meat kind of thin, and then I'll go across it, because I don't want the big chunks of meat in it like you would do beef stew. Okay, so I cut that into strips, and then I'll just do it like this. I want little pieces, and it'll be a lot of meat in this chili. So this is a little bit over 3 pounds with all 4 of these steaks. So this is going to be really delicious, guys. And this is how I cut up my chuck steak for my chili. And see, the pieces aren't real big. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to cut these up, guys, and we'll get to our recipe. And like I said, a lot of this fat like this, I'll take that out. I'll cut that out. Okay, guys, all our meat is sliced up, and these are the sizes. Some of them are, they're different sizes, but none of them's real big like you would see in beef stew or something like that. I wanted the meat cut up a little bit finer, and it'll cook up tender, guys. And I'm trying to tell you, this chili is going to be delicious. Now let's get back to our recipe. Okay, guys, I'm at the stove, and what we're going to do is brown our beef. Now, I did put a teaspoon, well, not a teaspoon, a tablespoon of olive oil in the skillet. So, what we're going to do is add our beef. And brown this off. And see how small I cut it? I didn't want it cut like beef stew. I like mine cut smaller. Here we go. This is going to be so delicious, guys. And we're just going to brown this off. That's a lot of beef in here. Wow. Okay. I had a lot of meat in here. Alrighty. Now, let me turn this up and make sure so we can brown. And what I'm going to do, guys, I'm going to add just a little bit of salt and pepper on this meat while it's cooking. Okay, this is salt, and we're going to put the pepper on. And we're going to let this brown. Okay, so let this brown off, guys, and then we'll transfer it to a crock pot and get the rest of our goodies. Okay, guys, this is looking good. So what I'm going to do is transfer this to the crock pot, and we're going to get the rest of our delicious ingredients in the crock pot and get this chili started. And let it finish up here. And we're going to put this in the crock pot. Okay, guys, I'm back. And I have the meat I put in the insert of the crock pot. Now, what we're going to do is season this first of all. I'm going to take the 2 tablespoons of seasoning salt and put that on. The onion powder. And the garlic powder. Yeah. Let me stir this up a little. And guys, I'm not going to saute the onions and the peppers because for one simple reason, this is going to be cooking for like 4 or 5 hours. And I want the vegetables to have some substance to them. I don't want them to cook away. So, now what we're going to do is add, I'm going to start adding the veggies. Put the onions in. And the green bell pepper. And the red bell pepper for some color, guys. Okay, give that a stir. It smells so good already. Now we're going to put that smoked paprika on. Well, and we're going to stir in the garlic. Okay, because like I said, this is going to be cooking for hours, so I don't want it to cook away. So there's no need to really, for me, to saute the vegetables before I put them in there. Okay. That chili powder smells good. Now, let's put the cumin in. Here's the chili powder. I meant the paprika. And the chili powder. And also what we're going to do, that cup of beef broth, we're going to add that. Just pour it in. That better than bouillon smells so good, guys. And we're going to start adding our beans. I got 3 cans, but these aren't big cans, so I'm cooking this for the game that comes on later on. And my sons are coming over, and they love beans in their chili. So they'll be like, Mom, where are the beans if I only put 1 or 2 cans in? Okay, give this a mix. And you know what, guys, I didn't have on the table when I was showing you the ingredients? I didn't have any pepper. But what I'm going to do is probably put some cayenne pepper. I don't really want black pepper in there. Now, we are going to add the crushed tomatoes. And I'm just going to add some tomato paste. So I won't add that tomato puree to the list because I don't want too much in here. If I put that big can of tomato puree in there. That'll be a little bit too much. Okay, don't it look good, guys? Yum. And once it's cooked and that meat starts shredding a little, oh, it's going to be delicious. Now, what I'm going to do, I got the tomato paste. So I'm going to put that in. Alrighty. This is going to be delicious, guys. Now, we're going to stir that in. Okay. And also, I'm going to add the sugar. And that was 3 tablespoons of sugar. But do you guys on this. Season to taste. But I've made this plenty of times before, so I know exactly how much I put in it. But I'll still taste it. It's not done, so I'm just tasting the sauce. Oh my, that's good. It's not even cooked yet. So let me grab some pepper. Okay guys, I have some cayenne pepper here. And what I'm going to do is just add a half a teaspoon of that cayenne pepper. You don't need much because that stuff is hot. So, I'm going to finish stirring this up. And what I'm going to do is put it on the base, and I'll add the green onions when it's almost done. I don't want them to cook away. So, let me get my crock pot, the bottom part of it. Okay guys, I have the chili in the crock pot here, and I'm going to let this go for about 4 or 5 hours on high, or if you want to put it on low, you can let it go for 6 to 8 hours. But I'm gonna cook mine on high because the game's coming on and I'm pressed for time. So I'll see you in about 4 or 5 hours. I'll check it after 4 hours. That's probably all the cooking time it needs, but I'll check it and I'll let you know, you guys know exactly how long I left it in there. Okay guys, I'm back. And I left our chili in the slow cooker for exactly 5 hours. And I have the chili in front of me. And how I like to serve mine, I like to put a dollop of sour cream in there. Okay. And I have some shredded cheddar cheese. This is white cheddar and also yellow cheddar. So I like to put that in. Okay. And then also I have those green onions. And I'll sprinkle some of those on. And I'm trying to tell you guys, this chili is going to be delicious. Look at this, guys. It's beautiful. And I have some Ritz crackers here. I came up eating chili with crackers. My mom used to have the premium saltines. But as I got older, I preferred the Ritz crackers. And that's what I have here. So, we're going to give this a taste. Yum. Let me see. Oh, guys, that is delicious. I have a cracker here. Let me spoon some more. And this beef is so tender. Oh, guys, that is so good. You would not believe how tender this beef is. And that's why I didn't want to cut in big chunks. Cut it small. And I'm trying to tell you, it cooked up so nice. So, for this recipe and more, go to flavorswithatwist.com. Like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. And you will be notified of all the recipes that I upload. So this is Flavors with a Twist. This is my version of Chuck steak chili. It's delicious, guys. Make this for you and your family. You're going to love it. This is Donna from Flavors with a Twist. Bye.